Hi Cancer, welcome to your September 2021 Taroscope with me, Raphael from Reydiant Reality. It's an absolute pleasure to have you. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for joining me. Quick note, my readings are for your sun, moon and ascendant signs. So whether you're a sun, moon or rising sign Cancer, this is for you, and I always advise that you watch all three to get a clearer, more complete picture of how they're going to speak to you. With that said, remember they are general readings, so not everything is going to resonate with everybody, and that is just fine. Don't forget to use your own discernment. Before we start, as always, I would like to bless my decks of cards with all forms of love, light, peace, prosperity and abundance, and I pray that the messages that come through are ultimately clear and concise and they help you on your path to your highest vibrational good. So for your actions and interactions with the world at large in the month of September, you get okay, so your card has jumped out face down and it is the Queen of Cups, right? So this month you really are embodying your own energy in some way, shape or form, because the Queen of Cups for me is a very Cancerian card. This suggests to me in a lot of ways you are really in your own strength, in your own power. This month you could be feeling more like yourself maybe than you have in a little while. It also suggests that you're giving your time and energy over to what is truly going to be nourishing for you. Like, this suggests to me that you have an action plan that you've probably been working on for some time, or maybe something that you've been building for some time, and now you're ready to start putting it into practice. Now you're ready to start living in your truth, standing in your power. What I love about this as well, because this is your choice, right? You're choosing you in some way, shape or form. You're choosing yourself. You're putting yourself first, which is never a bad thing. I actually think this is always a good thing, providing it's not the only way that you are. And being a Cancerian, usually you always put other people first. You know, Cancer is naturally giving, naturally open, naturally protective, maybe even a little bit emotionally volatile. Right, and I can say that, as many of you know, I am a Cancer moon, so I love Cancerian people. Sun, moon, ascendant, it's just such a wonderful sign, and it has so much more power and strength than people give it credit for. So let it be known, right? Now, for your communications and conversations, you've got the Justice card. So justice is always, yes, it can be legalities, legal situations, documents, paperwork that needs to be signed and looked at. You couple this with the Queen of Cups. What is one of the deeper meanings of justice? Commitment. What you truly choose to commit yourself to tie yourself to officially. In a lot of ways, this is not only you choosing yourself first or putting yourself first, it's you enacting that energy. It's you bringing that energy to the forefront. For some of you as well, this might see you doing something in a very official capacity that opens life up for you. So, this could be anything from a change in career right through to, sorry, I went off into my little moment there. When I went into that space, what I was actually seeing was, this month you're choosing to let something go. You're actually maybe this is something that you're gonna stop creating. Maybe it's something that a responsibility that you're gonna put down. Maybe it is, as an example for what I do, maybe there's a certain type of reading that you're going to stop doing. Maybe there is a certain type of video that you're going to stop creating. That's just one example to kind of get you to see where I'm at with that. Whatever you're choosing this month, it is to let something go or to release something, but I actually feel like this is because you know that putting yourself first in that way is actually going to be really better for you and the people that you serve in some way, shape or form. Now, when it comes to those of you that work for somebody else, that Justice card is really going to see you committing to the job in a new way, right? So you could be saying to the boss, right, I understand where we're at, but I want that promotion. So I'm going to show you what I'm made of, and in return, you're going to give me the promotion that I want. For those of you that are business owners, entrepreneurs, solopreneurs, people that work for themselves, you got that Justice card here with the Queen of Cups. In a lot of ways, this is you choosing to put yourself first by letting something go. Maybe something is and maybe it is that something has reached its sell-by date. Maybe you just think, you know what, I don't actually enjoy doing this anymore, so I'm going to stop doing it. Don't freak out. I'm not going to stop making anything. I myself am happy with what I create. I love what I'm making. I just want to do different stuff as well, and there's going to be lots of that soon. When it comes to those of you that are retired or no longer working for any reason, again, yes, there's a sense here that you're putting yourself first, but I actually feel like this is you choosing to commit to nourishing your own soul, right? So you're getting really real about stuff this month, Cancers, but not like in a, life is a serious business. This is about making caring for yourself a serious business, which I think is actually a good thing for you. For your heart and half, or your love and relations, you've got the Four of Pentacles. So this, coupled with the Justice card, this is you pumping money into the home for something. Money, finances, resources. This is also excuse me, because it's with the Justice card. This, for some of you this month, you could be signing a new financial contract. Maybe your partner's getting a new job, and so you now need to start looking at the finances from a different angle. Maybe as well, maybe your finances are going to be different. I mean, we'll look into these anyway. Now, because it's the Four of Pentacles, there's a connection here between you and the partner that is being solidified. There's something here that really feels like it's being made concrete. So for those of you that are married or partnered or in relationships, there's a fusing here in some way, shape or form that is going to see you. I almost feel like there's something that you're doing, but you're doing it in a very official capacity. For some of you, this could be really mundane, like this month you're writing your will, what you're going to leave to your children, what you're going to leave to whoever if you don't have children. It could be something like that's a good enough example. For those of you that are single, this month you're really very focused on yourself, right? This is about being self-sufficient. It's about the security that you guys absolutely love and crave. Now, because you've got this next to the Justice card, and I know what the Four of Pentacles can talk about at other times, there is a slightly different signature here that I want to talk about. I'm not a doctor, I can't give you medical advice, but this month I would really check in with your liver and your kidneys. Go to a doctor, go to a healthcare professional and get yourself looked at. Get your liver screened. This could come up for some of you in a really interesting or a really powerful way. And especially because you've got your card there in the actions and options. Go to your healthcare professional, have your kidneys and your liver looked at, all right? Not to freak you out, but just, it's always better. If they come back and say it's nothing, you're fine, right? At best, you've got peace of mind. At, the sort of more challenging case scenarios that you catch something early. For your money and materials, you've got the High Priestess. Of course, darling. All right, so the High Priestess is one of the cards that, as you know, is ruled by Cancer. Now, you've got this next to the Four of Pentacles. That is literally hidden money. This could be money that you stashed away and totally forgot about, and then you're cleaning and you open up a box and you're like, holy crap, look at all this cash that I've stashed away. It could literally be money that you are putting aside for a child's college fund, their university fund, or to help so-and-so with something. This is money, and the reason I'm saying this is because it comes up really strong. This, for those of you that are partnered or married, this could be you guys putting money away for something in the future. There's a sense that you're storing or hiding money this month. For those of you that are single, or those of you that aren't in that position, this would literally be money that you didn't know you were, money that you didn't even know that you were the recipient or the beneficiary of, makes its way to you in some way, shape or form. I think this is could actually be a really nice surprise. Now, for a very select few of you, and I mean very few, this could be the resurfacing of a debt that you had either forgotten or you weren't aware of. just be, it doesn't look like it'll be massive, but when it comes, I think you'll be like, oh, fuck, I've forgotten to do that. Now, when it comes to your physical health and vitality, this card is usually about your waters, your inner waters. It can be about your stomach and all the rest of it. But because of all of the other cards that have come up, for me, it's the liver and the kidneys. Just get them looked at this month. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong, and I'm glad I'm wrong, right? But there's something there that really feels like it's shaping up. Now, when it comes to your, excuse me, that's your physical health and vitality. When it comes to your home and in your environment, this is very nice, right? This is shutting my friend, you know who you are, lovely. When she's watching this, she's going to have a proper giggle. We talk about the cancer cave, right? Shut the curtains, shut the door, make it comfortable. We're in for the week or whatever, I'm ignoring the world or whatever. This could be a month where maybe you feel like either beautifying the home or making it more comfortable so that you can spend more time in quiet contemplation or withdrawing from the world in some way. And I get the feeling that's because you're going into the cancer cave, right? There's nothing wrong with that. Sometimes, anybody with strong cancer placements goes through periods where they need to retreat. It's just part of life. For your first week of the month, you've got the Star card. This is lovely. I really like this. When it comes to work, business, projects, things that you're working on behind the scenes or thinking about committing to, this week, this first week of the month, I think you could get a really powerful insight into just how something is going to go for you, or how releasing or letting go of something is going to free up more time and space for something else that you really want or love to do. That could be wonderful. Now, because it is the Star card as well, I think in a lot of ways, cancers have been going through, we guys, us guys have been going through a lot on the internal planes. So for those of you that have gone through things like Dark Night of the Soul, spiritual awakenings, personal up-leveling, all of that, I think this first week of the month is going to show you, you know what? Not only did you make it through, but actually things are a lot lighter and brighter than they have been in a while. I think this is really nice. For your second week of the month, you've got the Hanged Man with the Justice card. If you are having to commit to something this month, do so consciously and cautiously, right? You want to be anything that you're going to be tied to for a long time. You just want to be really, really clear on, right? So this is the sort of thing where if you are ordering something, let's say on the phone, you would ask the person to repeat that order back to you. If you are doing this by email, you would send an email asking for a confirmation, and if it's through conversation, you just want to make sure that everybody's on the same page. That Hanged Man card can sometimes be a bit... Now, for those of you that work online in the digital sphere, which nowadays is basically everybody in some way, but for those of you specifically that work with content creation, photography, digital art, website creation, all of that kind of stuff, this is lovely. This first sort of half of the month is going to see you deeply creative. It's going to see you really coming up with some possibly very brilliant ideas. It might see you creating something that you feel is of profound beauty or use to people as well, which is really, really nice. It looks like some of you are trying to figure out a way to monetize something as well, but you're not sure how to do it. Before you spend money on monetizing something, make sure that it's going to sell. That's probably the thing that I want to say to you most. For your third week of the month, you've got the Temperance card underneath that Four of Pentacles. There is money here that might need to be spent on or for healthcare. Not sure if this is yours or the partners or family members, but it is something that I want you to be aware of. And it's really funny because as it comes up, maybe if you're in a relationship and you do have children, maybe this is the thing. And I only feel like it's kind of one of those things that prompts you to do something. It's not like a foreshadowing of someone dying or whatever. I just get the sense that this is almost like something saying to you, now that you've had this experience, maybe time to get a bit more serious about the future. Maybe time to write a will. Maybe time to get health insurance. You know, any number of things. But I do feel like it will be a prod in that direction. So there's health-related financial challenges this month as a potential. It could just as easily, though, be yeah. I've said about the kidneys and the liver as well. So, and especially because I'm not going to go into a sermon. There's a signature here that talks about the liver and the kidneys. Please just get it looked at, and especially because the Temperance card can sometimes be a healthcare professional. Okay, I will stay silent now. For your 4th week of the month, you've got the Empress. Nice, with the High Priestess. I mean, you know, your finances actually look really good this month. You know, I'm not seeing any issues or challenges there. If you are single this month, you know, it really is going to be the people that look like they're secure that are really going to catch your eye. You know, I hate to use the cliche for Cancerians, but it's true. It may also be as well for some of you, it might be that the person that you feel drawn to or attracted to is a healthcare professional. Maybe they care for others in some way, shape or form. So for your moons, and the moons are very important for Cancerians, your new moon in the sign of Virgo is the gate 63 and doubt. This new moon is going to highlight to you where you don't believe in yourself enough. Right, the doubt that sets in with this card is it's kind of like, oh, is this going to work? And if you're having those thoughts, it means that you don't trust yourself as with something specific. If you're doubting the results that you're going to have, use this new moon to kind of say to you, okay, these are the worries that I have, and this might potentially hold me back. And then for your full moon message, of course, the gate 29 and perseverance. So this full moon is going to highlight to you where you need to press ahead with something, right? It's going to show you where, like, this is it. This is the go. This is what we move ahead with. This is what we're ready to do. This is what seeking expression or creative expression through you. All right. So I absolutely love this. I think it's great. With that said, I wish you an abundance of all of that good stuff. Have a fantastic month. Let me know in the comments how it shapes up. Take care, and I'll see you soon.